You might think 6 months is a long time, but blink and that time will have passed. 197 days have flashed by, and what started as a simple text to my twin brother last August turned into a 6-month journey to see if we could get him in the best shape of his life. Pain, work, sweat, sickness, doubt, suffering, repeat. My twin brother put himself through it, all to become a better version of himself, all to put those old shit habits in the ground for good. Now, it's time to see what Eric has been able to accomplish in just 6 months. This is the final episode of the Twin series.
Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Dude, amazing.
How's your energy levels feeling?
Really not that bad. There's some waves of kind of depletion and obviously hunger, but I do notice a little bit in terms of my energy while lifting is not quite where I want it to be.
Anytime you take carbs out of your diet, if you're not used to it, it can be hardcore. But on Monday of this week, on the 11th, you've been averaging like 30 to 40 carbs per day. And then I've been having you drink like 2 gallons of water and then doing these glycogen depletion workouts. That's been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today. And then tomorrow you'll get in here. Hopefully you sleep amazing. And then Saturday morning, definitely have you eat carbs. And then I cannot wait to show everyone what you've been able to do in 6 months, dude. It's crazy.
You've seen the numbers. It's been like minimum 1,000 calorie deficit pretty much every day this week. It has been, it's hard to say grind. It's just been more of like, I take it by the hour and bite-sized chunks. And I'm like, you just got to push through it.
It's kind of crazy how it all boils down. Like 6 months of crazy hard work boils down to like a day. Welcome back to Phoenix, Arizona. I picked up Eric from the airport on Friday with just one night left of this 6-month journey. He ate one final low-carb meal that night, and just like that, the final day had come. We did it. You ready to eat some carbs, dude?
I'm ready to eat whatever is available. Dude, I want to get some freaking new chizza from KFC. It's chicken pepperoni pizza. I don't know what that is, but I saw an ad for it.
Look at you, dude.
Dude, my brain is like, I'm ready to eat some carbs.
Okay, I got some good stuff for you.
What is this?
We got some Reese's Puffs, lightly salted rice cakes, which aren't as fun. Let's start you with 100 grams of carbs.
Dude, lucky me.
So we're gonna freaking weigh all this out.
Dude, my brain is like on complete depletion right now. Can I eat yet?
You can sip some water right now.
Can I sip some, am I allowed to sip some water?
Start with these blueberries here, and then we'll move on to the Reese's Puffs and then the rice. It's time to carb up, friends.
Dude, should I get a fork?
Just freaking eat it. Oh, we gotta make you some waffles. So eat all this and let's see how you're doing.
Are these even supposed to be edible? Dude, these remind me of packing peanuts.
Yeah. Line your suitcase with those to keep your shit safe.
Did you buy
on the
these
way
at
home.
Office Max, dude?
You carb up with your rice
Yeah,
cakes, man.
I will.
Happy results day, dude.
Already, I feel a difference in my energy, like my thinking. I'm supposed to eat all these? If you were at 150, are you? Oh, you're drooling. Oh, it's like dripping. I mean, I'm not necessarily mad at it. It's all right. I have a dog too. Have you tried these?
Yeah.
They should do a freaking cooking eating challenge. See how many dudes can get through these. These would be brutal, dude. And give them 0 water. These fools dipping hot dogs in water. I'm like,
Is that what they do?
yeah.
With the bun?
With the bun. Well, there's a few techniques, but they'll take the buns and they have a huge, like, big gulp size thick of water. I think it helps them digest it or swallow it down faster. And they dip them and they just, and they're going bun or 2 buns or like a bun and 2 dogs. And it's just like this
Oh, dude.
absolute disaster of a mess. And they're just like,
Cheers. As a youth pastor once told me, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
I've thought about that a lot. And I have a completely different saying. Show me your recycle bin and I'll show you your future.
Give me the soundbite of you emptying your recycle into your recycle.
Oh,
We drink a bunch of Zevias, and so it makes the same sound. Like every time I take out that recycle and put it in the big recycle trash can, I'm like, how can I make this as quiet as possible?
as a bartender, dude, the recycle that we take out, just bottles of Tito's and wine. It's crazy to me. Like, you just kind of brand something as like cool and gluten-free, and it's like, yeah, dude, Tito's is good for you. Dude, no, it's not.
You see some of these like hard kombuchas, and they're like, we got prebiotics in here, immunity boosting.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the hard kombuchas? A lot of them taste like cat piss. I'm like, dude, what? This couldn't be like a more perfect day. And for once, finally, my finger's not busted. We're not sick. Honestly, I feel finally like I can just kind of relax and just be freaking proud of myself. Dude, I couldn't have done it without you, without Summer, without Allie. Mentally, it's a beast. But once you break through a lot of that, like, you just learn about yourself. Like, I've really set the foundation for what really the rest of my life is gonna look like.
Eric's final weight this morning was around 171 pounds. He trimmed his face and we had him get one final pump in.
You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
The time had finally come. This is the physical transformation that Eric was able to accomplish in just 6 months.
What if you fly?
I want to show you the official before and after side-by-side from September 1st, 2023 until March 16th, this last Saturday, 2024. And please remember, this dude only used creatine. You didn't use any freaking synthol. You didn't put car oil in your muscles. You ready for this, dude?
This looks like two different guys.
Completely. You went from round to rectangle, dude.
My whole face looks different.
Yeah.
That makes me emotional to look at. Because to think, like, last week I literally was telling Summer, which, Summer, thank you, you're amazing.
Summer's his
girlfriend. It's my girlfriend. She's been an incredible rock and really, really helped keep me afloat in some of those times where I couldn't just text you or call you. But like I was telling her last week, I was just so serious and so glad. I was just like, babe, I just feel kind of disappointed in myself. And she's just like, shut up. No, she didn't say that, obviously, but she's like, you put in so much work, you look amazing. And that's where you really have to be careful with this, especially on dysmorphia with bigorexia, anorexia, body dysmorphia, any of that stuff. You really have to make sure you're cognizant. When you're doing anything like this, make sure you have somebody close to you that you can bounce stuff off of and let those thoughts out. Because if you're not doing it properly, it can spiral your mind.
Yes.
And you told me as well, you're like, dude, you probably will have still some body fat. Just takes time. And you know how many times I told myself that on walks? Just in your voice, which is basically my voice in my head. And I would just hear you going, dude, it just takes time over and over. Because I get impatient.
Over these last 6 months, what was your least favorite part of this?
That's a great question. It's 100% being hungry. Being hungry and not feeling like you can think like yourself. The other really difficult part was probably the first 2 weeks, because I started for that first week and then I got sick. And then that whole first month I was just so incredibly sore.
What are your goals for 6 months and day one and beyond?
The most gangster thing I can do is go back to Sacramento and keep crushing shit. I'm really not going to change a ton of what I'm already doing other than my diet. I'm going to probably do 2,700, maybe 2,800 calories hard stop. And I just want to build a really good quality lean muscle. And then I'm hoping to bulk up until about September and then cut again and just kind of have a cyclical thing and just really continue to dive deeper in this. The worst thing to do is, like, imagine if you spent 6 months saving up for, like, say it's a car, and you finally get the money you need, you go, you get it, you have it, and then you just take take it and you go joyride it, you trash it, you're smoking in it, dude. Within 2 months, it's 20% of the value it was when you first bought it. And this is why I love the 6 months. There's a lot of 90-day fix or 45-day. You have to read a book, brew a cup of tea, mow the lawn, and then collect 18 different rocks that mean something special to you. And that's just phase one. It's like, dude, I don't have time to do all that bullshit. A lot of those are very fad programs that you get into, but you don't really hardwire enough things to sustain it. The 6 months really gets you so deep, especially when you stay disciplined and determined. By the end of it, I'm rewired. I'm still human, and I guarantee I'll have moments, but I am so hardwired right now to live above that kind of doggy paddling shit. F that. I'm on the boat now. But dude, I cannot express to you enough, and I said it a few days ago, like the gratitude I have and the gratitude of you just really taking the time to do this. I've really come out of this with a sense of gratitude and feeling like I have a new lease on life.
How does that compare to, let's say, July or August of last year?
I had a thing where every day I just gotta power through. That would be my mindset. All right, if I can just power through today, I'll get through and I'll have my, whatever I need at night, and then I'll get through till tomorrow and I'll be good. And then the next day I'd wake up and it's just powering through day after day after day. And that becomes so taxing. And I think a lot of my core values are still there because I felt like I've always tried to be a genuine and authentic human. But when you start putting material things and stuff that only serves you first, by default you become a shittier person. That's just how it works.
Because I would imagine if your only focus is let me power through, because I feel like the power through alludes to I feel some level of shit.
Yes.
As opposed to now with this like energy and vibrance, and you just wake up without a hangover.
It's almost too much. Someone's like, you need to chill.
You need to be a little bit
You
more
need
sad,
probably some
dude.
space from me because it's like we're happy guys.
Yeah. Well, dude, I cannot express to you enough how fucking proud of you I am. One of my biggest concerns was like we wouldn't finish this and you would just like hate me because of it. And I knew that wouldn't happen, but I also knew how hard this is. Well, just because this is the last episode of the Twin series, I'm hoping in about 3 to 4 months, I'm gonna head back out to where Eric lives in Sacramento. We'll do a little check-in. I'm sure you guys would love to see that. One of the biggest things that we think would be amazing for any of you who are interested in like, man, I would love to do like a 6-month thing. It does sound appealing. Obviously it works really freaking well.
It works.
We don't know exactly what it looks like yet, but we're talking right now about creating some type of 6-month program that we can share with you guys. And obviously there would be a cost to it, but I think what you would get out of it would be far more than the cost of it. It's something to look forward to potentially.
And I cannot stress enough, dude, 6 months is a snap.
And please go watch the other videos. Episode 1, we document Eric's very first workout after like 12 years. And also, we put a lot of time into these, so go watch them.
Yeah, I'm really bad with social media, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, I may or may not be posting. I might be looking at starting a channel, we'll see. At least definitely, if you're following Bryan, you'll be able to get clued in. Honestly, on to the next, man.
On to the next, dude. Hey, freaking love you, man.
I love you, dude.
I'm truly proud of Eric and what he was able to accomplish over these last 6 months, but for him, this is only the beginning. I drove him to the Phoenix airport to head home and we said our goodbyes, but just for now. I'll be checking up on him in a few short months to see where he's at, so stay tuned for more. Another amazing fact is that Eric wrote, produced, mixed, and mastered all of the music for this video. If you need high-quality, license-free music for any of your vids, go check out moodsounddesign.com today. Love you all, and thanks so much for watching this series.